Many people that arrive at the whole concept of coaching are aware of the GROW model. And the GROW model was developed by Sir John Whitmore, which is simply just an acronym for GROW, Goals, Reality, Options and Way Forward. So that coaching is really about that. You need to have a goal, you need to know what the reality is, where you are at the moment. Basically, you need to look at your options and perhaps your obstacles as well, and also figure out the way forward. Now, what a lot of people don't actually realise, that where Sir John Whitmore got this idea from was from Timothy Galloway, who's the guy that actually wrote about the book The Inner Game of Golf, and a few other books similar in that name as well. Now, what people don't actually realise where Timothy Galloway got that idea from was by actually working directly with Dr. Richard Bandler, and that's where NLP comes in. In NLP, what we look at is where are you now and where do you want to get to, which is the basic process of coaching. And that fits in line with the GROW model, but a bit more than that. We add in some extra stuff. What we do is we add in ecology, because the reality is it's good to have a goal. It's good to know what you want to do and where you want to go and what the obstacles are and all of those type of things. But the reality is that as soon as you put a foot forward into the future, you need to consider what are the consequences of doing that, or what are the consequences of not doing that. A few questions that we ask to establish for ecology are the following. First question, which most people actually ask when they create a goal anyway, is what will happen if I get my goal? So that's simple enough. What a lot of people don't actually ask is the second question is, what will happen if I don't get my goal? Because getting your goal is one thing, not getting your goal is another thing as well. Then there's another question that people ask, what won't happen if I get my goal? So something won't happen if you get your goal as well. And another question that's worth asking as well, what won't happen if I don't get my goal? So these are four simple questions that establish ecology. And a fifth one then that asks you, how will this fit in with the rest of your life? So if you're going to set goals for yourself, if you're going to begin to coach someone, it's a good idea not just to set the goal forward for them, but also to find out the consequences, the implications of either doing the goal or not doing the goal in the context, the wider context of the rest of their life. If you like this idea, if you like the idea of coaching someone, perhaps come join us and we'd love to talk to you about the Diploma in Mind Coaching.